Scene 1, Venice, a street from Othello, Shakespeare.mit.edu. Tush, never tell me, I take it much unkindly that thou, Iago, who hast had my purse as if the strings were thine, shouldst know of this. Blood, but you will not hear me. If ever I did dream of such a matter, abhor me. Thou toldst me thou didst hold him in thy hate. Despise me if I do not. Three great ones of the city in personal sit to make me his lieutenant, off cap to him, and by the faith of man, I know my price. I am worth no worse a place. But he, as loving his own pride and purposes, evades them with a bombast circumstance, hardly stuffed with epithets of war, and in my conclusion, I'm reading as Osric, non suits my mediators, for certes, I don't know what that means, says he, I have already chose my officer. And what was he? Forsooth, a great arithmetician. One Michael Cassio, a Florentine, a fellow almost damned, and a fair wife, that never set a squadron in the field, nor the division of a battle knows more than a spinster, unless the bookish theoric, wherein the togaed consuls can propose as masterly as he, mere prattle, without practice, and all his soldiership. But he, sir, without, but he, sir, had the election, and I, of whom his eyes had seen the proof at Rhodes, at Cyprus, and on other grounds, Christian and heathen, must be believed and calmed by debtor and creditor. This countercaster he, in good time, must his lieutenant be. And I, God bless the mark, his moorship's ancient. By heaven, I rather would have been his hangman. Why, there's no remedy. 'Tis the curse of service. Preferment goes by letter and affection, and not by old gradation. Where each second stood heir to the first. Now, sir, be judge yourself whether I in any just term am affined to love them more. I would not follow him then. Oh, sir, continue. I follow him to serve my turn upon him. We cannot all be masters, nor all masters cannot be truly followed. You shall mark many a duteous and knee-creaking knave that, doting on his own obsequious bondage, wears out his time much like his master's arse, for naught but provender, and when he is old, cashiered with me, such honest knaves. Others there are who, trimmed in forms and visages of duty, keep yet their hearts attending on themselves, and, throwing but shows of service on their lords, do well thrive by them, and when they have lined their coats, do themselves homage. These fellows have some soul, and such a one do I profess myself, for, sir, it is as sure as you are Roderigo. Were I the more, I would not be Iago. In following him, I follow but myself. Heaven is my judge, nor I for love and duty, but seeming so for my peculiar end. For when my outward action doth demonstrate the native act and figure of my heart, and compliment its extern, 'tis not long after. 'Tis not long after. Okay. 'Tis not long after. Come on now, hurry up. You're reading. Up. 'Tis not long for my peculiar end, for when my outward action does demonstrate the native act and figure of my heart and compliment extern, it's not long after, but I will wear my heart upon my sleeve. Yeah, supermarket for dogs to peck at. I am not what I am. What a full fortune doth the thick lips owe, if he can carry it thus. Call up her father, rouse him, make after him, poison his delight, proclaim him in the streets, incense her kinsmen, and though he in a fertile climate dwell, plague him with flies, though that his joy be joy, yet throw such changes of vexation on't, as it may lose some color. Image it, right? Image is better than square wave. Green. Right. Here's the father's house. I'll call it out. Do, with like timorous accent and dire yell as when, by night and negligence, the fire is spied in populous cities. What? Oh, Brabantia, Signor, Brabantia, oh, awake. What? Oh, Brabantia, thieves, thieves, thieves. Look to your house, your daughter, and your bags. Thieves, thieves. Brabantia appears above at a window. What is the reason of this terrible summons? What is the matter there? Signor, is all your family within? Are your doors locked? Why, wherefore ask you this? Zounds, sir, you're robbed. For shame, put on your gown. Your heart is burst. You have lost half your soul. Even now, very now, an old black ram is topping your white ewe. Arise, arise, awake the snorting citizens with the bell, or else the devil will make a grandsire of you. Arise, I say. What, have you lost your wits? Most reverend Signor, do you know my voice? Not I, what are you? My name is Rodrigo. The worse are welcome. I have charged thee not to hunt about my doors. In honest plainness, thou hast heard me say, my daughter is not for thee. And now, in madness, being full of supper and dissempering draughts, upon malicious bravery, dost thou come to start my quiet? Sir, but thou must needs be sure my spirit and my place have in them power to make this bitter to thee. This is a noble lord. Brabantia, I'm assuming. Patience, good sir. What tellest thou me of robbing? This is Venice. My house is not a grange. Most brave Brabantia, in simple and pure soul, I come to you. Zoons, sir, you are of those that will not serve God if the devil bid you. Because we come to do you service, and you think we are ruffians, you'll have your daughter covered with a Barbary horse. You'll have your nephews neigh to you. You'll have coursers for cousins and gennets for Germans. What profane wretch art thou? I am one, sir, that comes to tell your daughter, to tell you, your daughter, and the more are now making the beast with 2 backs. And as I say, 31 chakras. No, they don't say that. They don't say 31 chakras. They just don't say that. Not in the supermarket. Thou art a villain. You are a senator. This thou shalt answer. I know thee, Rodrigo. Sir, I will answer anything, but I beseech you, if be your pleasure and most wise consent, as partly I find it is that your fair daughter, at this odd even and dull watch o' the night, transported, with no worse nor better guard, but with a knave of common hire, a gondolier, to the gross clasps of a lascivious mole. This, if be known to you and your allowance, we then have done you bold and saucy wrongs. But if you know not this, my manners tell me we have your wrong rebuke. Do not believe that, from the sense of all civility, I thus would play and trifle with your reverence. Your daughter, if you have not given her leave, I say again, hath made a gross revolt, tying her duty, beauty, wit, and fortunes in an extravagant and wheeling stranger of here and everywhere. Straight satisfy yourself. If she be in her chamber or your house, let loose on me the justice of the state for thus deluding you. Strike on the tinder, oh, give me a taper, call up all my people. This accident is not unlike my dream. Belief of it oppresses me already. Light, I say, light. Exit above. Farewell, for I must leave you. It seems not meet nor wholesome to my place to be produced, as if I stay, I shall against the mo. For I do know the state, however this may gall him with some check, cannot with safety cast him, for he's embarked with such loud reason to the Cyprus wars, which even now stand in act that for their souls, another of this fathom they have none to lead their business, in which regard, though I do hate him, as I do hell pains, yet for necessity of present life, I must show out a flag and sign of love, which is indeed but sign that you shall surely find him. Lead to the Sagittary, the raised search. I think he's a Sagittarius. Maybe it's considerable. And there I will be with him. So, farewell. Exit. Enter below Brabantio servants with torches. Is it too true and evil gone she is, and what's to come of my despised time now is not but bitterness. Now, Rodrigo, where didst thou see her? Oh, unhappy girl, with the more. I used to think that meant Spaniard, but apparently it means, apparently it means, I don't know. It's like a Spanish lord or lady, like maybe. I don't really know. I thought it meant genre with right? Genre. Yeah. Bluetooth, the square wave green. Yeah, man. Square wave. It's colored. Color. Color. Color of Bluetooth. With more. Sayest thou, who would be a father? How didst thou know 'twas she? Oh, she deceives me. Past thought. What said she to you? Get more tapers. Raise all my kindred. Are they married, think you? Truly, I think they are. Oh, heaven, how got she out? O treason of the blood, fathers from hence trust not your daughters' minds, but what you see them act. Is there not charms by which the property of youth and maidhood may be abused? Have you not read, Rodrigo, of some such thing? Yes, sir, I have indeed. Call up my brother. Oh, would you had her? Some one way, some another. Do you know where we may apprehend her, and the more? I think I can discover him, if you please, to get good guard and go along with me. Pray you, lead on. At every house I'll call, I may command at most, get weapons, oh, and raise some special officers of night. On, good Rodrigo, I'll deserve your pains. Exit.